And this is the Intelliform here in ASPA. So to create an Intelliform, you must first go inside a business or create a new business. And then from there, click the create button and select Intelliform. Give it a name and description. After creating your Intelliform, and as you can see, these are all the Intelliforms that we have as a template here in Aspa. So there's a lot of purpose for the IntelliForms. Here's other ones. Here are the other ones. So let me show you inside the IntelliForm. So over here, you'll see the ending action. You can select between these three ending action and save the changes. Once you're done selecting your ending action, you can use this text to start building your IntelliForm. So here's are the blocks to start building your IntelliForm. So text blocks, input, contact, choice, time, rating, layout, and media. And you can also add a new page for your cover. So welcome users to your phone form for the new cover, and then add another form if you would like for them to have multiple pages inside the IntelliForm. So let's try adding an input block into this IntelliForm. And if I click on it, it will ask me for a unique ID, which is very important because this is how you will reference this question in your prompts and in your webhooks if you connect this to a webhook. And then it will ask you to provide a label, a placeholder with only a minimum of selected characters. Make sure to keep it short and simple. Here's the helper text, and then the input type can be text, email, number, or text area, which allows them to input more characters into the input. You can also make this block a requirement. Same goes for these other blocks. You can make it as a requirement or not. And then we have the for the ending page. So once you're done creating all of your new cover page, new the form page, and also your ending page will look like this. Response will be displayed here. To display an AI response, you need to add at least one sources to activate your IntelliForm. So you can add file, web page, and so on and so forth. And then on your prompt builder, you can add up to 5 prompts in here from for prompt chaining. You can chain these prompts all together, and then the end of it will be a workflow completion, or you can add a webhook at the end of the prompt. So only the data from elements that you have used in any of your prompts will be sent once the user submits the form. So let's click on prompt one. So you can set a unique ID for your prompts. You can display the response of this prompt. Label is values from all pages. Description is AI response. You can change that too. And then here's the unique ID for your input. And then enter. You can enter a prompt in here, and you can also enable web browsing for your form. And once you've added a source, it will show up here as available to be selected. So let me just show you one example inside an IntelliForm. So here's the prompt for this IntelliForm, and how should it's going to ask you how should the AI use this information, and then you can select between the data sources that you've added for this specific prompt. And here's how your customization looks like. You can show your progress bar and all the other. You can show branding or change the branding, and then your AI platform is right here. And then for your share options, here's your share options for your IntelliForm. And for the webhook, you need to set up your webhook inside the webhook section in Asphalt. So you can set up your IntelliForm webhooks inside here under core features on your Asphalt account. And here's the data that your form has collected. These are based on your question IDs. Here's your chats. If you enable chatting and you after the form has presented its AI output, the form will show up any chats collected in here. And then here's the analytics of the form.